good. That looks good. And you guys, I'm getting comfortable.
So maybe it didn't take another one. Anyway, we're live.
We're live. Yo, we are live, and we are live on the couch because it's girls that talk.
Yes. This is going to be the casting couch.
The casting.
This is going to be the convo couch.
Okay. What else? Do I gotta come up with something?
Yeah.
Okay, you said combo, casting,
combo, and casting. The creative couch.
Creative couch. Okay.
Let's write this down.
Yeah, because I like y'all. Okay, tell us what y'all think about this setup because we're doing something different. Yeah. Being informal. We just decided to let's talk.
Okay, so just as we studio setting. It's very artsy here. So this is kind of nice. It gives a different vibe, a different energy or whatever. Maybe we'll change per topic.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because since we haven't
talked in a while.
Yeah. So it's time for the convo couch.
This is convo couch.
Yeah. So maybe for convo couch. Okay. All right. I'm taking notes, guys. Take notes. Okay. So this is for when we have our conversations. Well, all of our conversations are important. Yeah.
But I think we've missed a couple weeks. So
yes, we have.
We've definitely missed a couple weeks, guys. Super sad. Last week I was out of town on vacation, so I did miss last week. I was super sad about that part.
Yeah, you were.
I was super sad that I missed you guys. I did miss you guys. SipsTea Wednesdays have to be my favorite day of the week now. Not because it's just halfway through the week or not because it's, Women Crush Wednesday. It's because I know that that's the day that, one, I get to hang out with my sister girl.
Hey, girl.
And two, I get to hang out with all you guys. You know what I'm saying? I get to collaborate with all you guys, kind of release, on that Wednesday. I need to.
Yeah. And it's hump day. So it's like the middle of the week and everybody's, doing their thing. You're either totally pissed off and not looking at the end of it's not a positive thing. Or, you already having a great week and you want to keep it schmooving, not to the floor. Well, don't move the creative couch now. Or the couch move you creatively. Let me just have my libation.
Please, don't take the couch, sis. Don't take the couch.
We have not nailed anything down. Okay, it's important.
We're still trying.
It's important. No, we should never.
Because we're switching it up.
Exactly. You always got to keep it moving. So I think
these couches might be gone next week.
I mean, they may.
We might be somewhere else with it. So, but no, you guys, thank you guys so much for tuning in. It is Wednesday. It is your favorite day of the week. It's with your Us Girls United Sisters, and we are here united together. About to bring you another great show on this Good Dear Here Wednesday. We're getting closer to 8:30. We're getting closer and closer to 8:30. But when you have little switch ups in the game, because we try to bring y'all something great. The good thing about this on YouTube, you can watch it all the time. So that's the great thing about YouTube. But it's your girl Eb Deceleb,
GemDTwin,
and we are here about to bring you another great show on this Good Here Wednesday.
Okay,
are you ready?
Sure. So
question: how's your New Year's been? How's your New Year started off so far?
So far so good. I think that the bumps that I have experienced, I'm kind of bumping through them, or at least trying to. Shout out to my family, and we have some people in the family that are not well right now. Shout out to all of us who are pulling together. Absolutely. So if you guys, just have some extra prayers, you want to just throw somebody's way, we would appreciate that. You know what I'm saying? But and just keeping that energy up, you know what I'm saying, when it's at adverse times and things like that, it's difficult, you know what I'm saying, but you got to do it. So yes, if you guys have an extra prayer, I would appreciate that. I came into the new year kind of bumpy anyway because I had a migraine.
Oh yeah, you did. You had kind of a migraine.
I started texting people at 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning, seriously, just in case I die tonight.
Yeah, she was not feeling
it. Just in case this is the end, because it totally felt like the end. Y'all just know I love you and I fuck with you a long way.
She was not feeling it. She was not feeling it. Yeah. She was not feeling it. And guys, make sure you tell us about our setup. I did mention it already, but this is a new setup for us. Let us know if you love it, like it, hate it, whatever. Give your opinion. We take it all in. It's all positive feedback. So make sure you guys let us know about the setup and stuff like that. But for my new year starting off, it's with everything in life, it's never going to be perfect, right? But you learn how to handle things.
Yeah.
And I think that in this past decade, it has taught me so much on how to handle things. So even in those adverse moments going into 2020, I knew how to handle them because of what I learned in 2019.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying? So it's like changing the narrative on that, even though you can go win anything. And it'd be kind of, what is this? However, it's all in how you look at it and know that, I'm going to come out on top. Because we all have gone through those different situations where the road didn't always look clear. However, we still are here. Yeah. So we came out on top.
Absolutely.
So it's just remembering that, today is not promised, valuing what you're into at that current moment and moving forward, regardless of the situation. So I think for me, even when it did try to test me, the way that my God works, he lets me know he's always in control. Absolutely. So I keep him at the front and foremost of my life, and he's definitely been blessing me, my family, my friends. I'm praying every day. I'm getting closer to God. And so I can honestly say, even with the things that has happened thus far in 2020, I'm still blessed.
Absolutely.
Because I made it to today, Wednesday, to talk to y'all.
Absolutely. You get another opportunity.
You get another opportunity to do it all over again. So God is good for that.
Yeah, so
I'm gonna let that be my positivity.
Okay.
I'm gonna let that be my positivity. I ain't even about to give you no credit, credit or whatever, because that's it right there. I'm a hashtag that. Let God let go and let God.
Okay.
Hashtag.
That works.
Hashtag.
That works. That's still a quote though.
Let go and let God.
Yeah. It's like a whole quote.
You know what? When you're so filled with the Spirit, you just don't be like, "Oh, you just don't know."
No, you thought that was your shit. You thought that was your original one. It's okay.
Okay, I tried
because it was original to you at this time.
It was for this moment. It hit me
the
in this
Holy
moment.
Spirit.
Yes, it did. It definitely did. But so, what you got for?
So just as you were talking, it kind of you read me just a little bit because. The win is in the push. You know what I'm saying? The win is in seeing what the problem is in front of you and like just pushing through it. You know what I'm saying? Actually not finding the destination or keeping your eye on the destinations, but pushing through like everything, all of the adversity, things that we, are dealing with right now. Those are things that we're going through. That's not the thing. That's not the obstacle. I mean, that's not the real ultimate win. It's the thing that we're getting through to get to the other side. So when the mountain feels like it's super high and there's no way around it or whatever the case may be, if you all of the things that happened in 2019.
2019, 2018.
Okay, all of the things.
Count them down.
Okay, that felt like at the time it was going to kill you. Like this was going to be the thing that broke me.
Yes, this is the thing that broke the camel's back.
And you find yourself sitting in 2020 with those things in the rear view.
Yeah, you're like, damn, it didn't break me.
Absolutely, it didn't break you. So the power is in the push because you're pushing past it and you pushed through it.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Exactly.
And to know that, take into 2020 the fact that regardless of what happens, especially if you have a strong faith base, God is in control. The higher power is in control, and you pushing through. That's just. Number one, let it go because everything else is temporary. So pushing through is the winning. And it gives me an opportunity to tell you guys, again, one of my favorite quotes because it's by moi for sure. But it's just when I usually say, she who controls her thoughts controls her entire universe. You know what I'm saying? So this is your universe. You know what I mean? The things that are happening to you specifically, your journey, your walk, your path, your whatever, that is your universe. And you can actually, foster some control over your universe when you control the thoughts that you're having about the situation.
Your reactions, your emotions, your feelings. I have a question for you, just off the dome. Because we're using the word push, right? Push. It seems intense. Like push. You can't say push without, because you got to announce it.
You got to push,
It's intense, right? And so off the dome, let's come up with acronyms for the word push. So I can do what you want to do? You want to
power?
Oh boy. So now I got to do you. Shit. Excuse me. Okay, you. So you have power.
Up.
Okay, power up. S. Stay. Power up. Stay. What's the H?
humble.
Bitch! Did we come up with it, bitch? Did we come up with it? Stay humble. Right? Off the dome. And that's what it's about, right? Off the
power the fuck up
and stay humble.
Yo, cookies up.
But wasn't scripted. Was it scripted?
That was not, no.
Right.
That was definitely not. Okay, we got one moment.
Power up and stay humble. But y'all, off the dome. Off the dome. But that's what it be like.
Yeah.
Like you honestly, you got... Is it
the couch. Yes.
Power up and stay humble. Hashtag that. Because that's what it's all about. Yes. Powering up and staying humble.
Oh, girl, humble. Yes. That was like...
You felt good.
Thank you, JC. He was like, you know what? It's 9:30. I think they need to know a little something.
Exactly.
Yes, absolutely.
Y'all, and I get excited because it's real.
Yeah.
You get what I get excited because this is what this show is all about.
Yeah.
It's about positivity.
Yeah.
It's about creativity. It's about brewing tea. It's about just talking about what's going on around us. It's about controlling the energy. She who controls her space controls her entire human self. Yeah. So that's what it's about. It's just collaborating together and coming up with stuff like this. And if it's motivating you guys, it motivates us.
Absolutely.
So that is going to be our thing for this show. She just kept saying the word push.
Yes, push.
And it just was like, oh, okay.
Absolutely.
She keeps saying push.
That's why collaboration is so important.
It's so important.
Because, you know, as the messages are coming, you know, somebody has to decipher. We have to collaborate.
We have to. We have to, because you never know.
Collaborate to elevate.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. So. Then to celebrate.
Okay.
Well, we ain't gonna go with it.
No, we ain't
gonna play with y'all.
Shit.
But it's real though. Yeah, it's definitely real. And so that's kind of like our positivity coming in 2020. No matter what has already come forth in 2020, know that you got through 2019.
Yes.
You're gonna get through 2020. This is our 2020.
Okay. We might have to start the show with a power up, stay humble every way.
And guess what? Let's say commit. Next week, my phones are a little funny right now, but let's say we come up with our t-shirt.
Power up, stay humble.
Okay. Say, what's up? We're gonna do
now you don't put it online though.
But we gotta do it.
Okay.
And here's the thing, honey. You heard it here first.
You did.
Don't play with it because you heard it here first.
Yes.
But no, so I guess we're going to definitely move on. But I hope you guys receive something from that message, just from the positivity. Push.
Yeah.
Hashtag push.
Absolutely.
And that's just what it is. So we're going to move right along into brewing tea. And this is a part of the show where we actually get to brew the awesomeness around us.
Yes.
Like we talk about, and we really want to highlight this segment to give you guys an opportunity to reach out to us to say, hey, my girl next door is doing some big things. Y'all need to highlight her. So this is what that part of the show is about, because in order to embrace what's around us, we got to know what's around us, right?
Absolutely.
We can't embrace something that we don't know. And so it's up for you guys. We charge you guys with that to actually let us know what's going on around us in your neighborhoods, with your neighbors, your friends, your coworkers, whatever, brothers, sisters, cousins, grandmas. It don't matter. Who's doing what? Let us know. Put us there, and we're there. Say, oh, I got this event. We're there. Oh, I want you to come meet this person. We're there. Oh, we need to take these pictures. We're there. So let us know what's going on around us, just so that we can go ahead and highlight that, because we devised a special part of this show just for that.
Absolutely.
Because we thought it was important for people to see how great people are in your back door.
Right.
What people got in your back door. Speaking
of which,
we got something. It's Valentine's Day. Talk about the show.
Well, Valentine's Day is definitely coming up, but we will probably be sliding through Pack Light. I think it's Saturday.
She always bring these events for me.
Listen, look, I'm only gonna tell that last one. And then when the shit gets here, I need you to be on board.
Look,
why? Because I do not. You know what I'm talking about.
With our girl artist.
Exactly.
Yeah, I was about to say,
you know I
know my girl artist. You know I love her, y'all.
Okay.
That's somebody y'all want to follow. When I say inspiration, no matter what, inspiration every day of the week. Every time I see her, she's always uplifted. Like, if this girl is going through it, I would never know.
But she's uplifted and
all the time.
And I don't think, just from following her on social media as well, I don't think that there's been a time when she has been unreal about what's going on
with her life.
There is trauma, there is turmoil, and this, that, and the other. But what are we doing with it? We about to pack light. So I'm looking at the flyer for her the event.
Oh, the flyer's dope.
Yeah, the event is coming up. It is the 25th, which I believe is Saturday. All right. So cocktail hour begins at 6 p.m. and it says pack light. What would Erykah Badu?
Oh yes. Okay.
So it's called an interactive art experience in spirituality, letting go, and the study of Baduism. So this will be like an event for artists, people who enjoy the arts, things like that. There are vendor opportunities and things like that. And it says pack light. How much is entry? The entry is free with an item for donation. What can items be? Gently used or new coats, new socks, toothpaste, snacks, etc. Will donations be accepted? Yes. And how can I find out more info? At the Eventbrite link, and the link is in her bio. And the bio is at the Goddess brand, the THE Goddess, GODISS brand, BRAND_ And if you guys want to know and you just didn't catch all of that, then follow us on Instagram, SipsTea the show. We will post the flyer or whatever, because Lord willing, we will at least make an appearance so we can go through there, pack light, sip some tea.
I might bring my camera out. Ooh,
yeah,
I should bring that camera.
But it's all about
bring the camera. Yeah, bring the camera, take some pictures, get some candy.
So it's all about manifestation. She says we want to. This is the third installment of Pack Light, and we wanted to explore the different levels of the goddess through music, arts, fashion, and all things Black girl magic. Okay, so entry is free. Food, drinks, and vibes on goddess. The only catch is that you have to bring an item for donation to make sure that someone other than you is good. The more gifts you bring, the more blessings you receive. This year, we are paying it forward and making sure everyone eats and making sure that you are packing light. So she said, don't just see me there, beat me there. I like her vibe is always
that's
amazing.
Always what it is. That's always what it is. When it comes to her, you always getting that vibe. Absolutely. You know what her events give that positive vibe. Like you walk in and you're embraced with just grace. And that's why, honestly, that's one of the dopest people that I've had the pleasure of meeting in 2019.
Yes, just a sweet.
Every time. And when I tell you the support is real, like she supported this show since the beginning as well. Since she met us, anytime she got something going on, it's always, hey, come through, slide through, get some cameos, get some footage. Like, and it's never been about nothing more than just, hey, I'm supporting you. Support me. And that's what it's about. Like, let's support our own. Like, let's support our own people. We support everything else enough.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Enough.
Everybody else's every other thing. And it's really important for us with SipsTea the show and just as people individually, we are really like people who like to motivate each other and motivate other people and make sure that we're like keeping a reciprocal energy going. So it's really important for us, even when we can't be certain places, to try to like put that energy out there, because we got to keep it flowing. We got to keep a good flow. This is also, and then we have to give you another little heads up as well about somebody else that we met in our travels. That's where we meet people in our travels. Let me see. As a matter of fact, you know what? I'm not even going to announce the location. I'm not sure where exactly it is. I'm not going to look it up right now. I will say follow us on Instagram, SipsTea the show on IG. We will put that information there so that you can go to Eventbrite and reserve your seat, ticket, whatever, for this free event, so that they know you coming. Because if they're going to have cocktails and shit,
they need to have,
like, if it's cocktails, like, I need you to have enough. You see what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Exactly.
Because you never know how many people we feed and drink.
Exactly.
So don't come up in there with your mamas in them, and you may tell you was bringing your mamas in there.
Exactly. It could be 30 people with 30 coats, but we only had 2 bottles of wine.
Like, who's about to not take?
Oh, because I didn't know y'all was coming. So.
Exactly. Be courteous.
Exactly. So be courteous.
It's free. That's the least you can do is register.
There you go.
It's free. That's the least you can do is register.
Absolutely.
It's the same thing with the show. The show is free. The least you can do is share the page. The least you can do is like the page.
We ain't ask you for nothing.
We ain't ask you for no donation.
We're just trying to make sure we keep this thing going.
That's all.
You know what I'm saying? So like, comment, subscribe, and share. Tell your mom and them, your sister and them, your brother and them. Okay. Also, I am Sanit.
Okay. That's my
baby.
Okay.
Y'all,
when I tell you, that's my baby right there.
So we met this little talent, and we can't wait to work with her because she actually offered to do a intro song.
So excited!
Like so excited.
We moving up.
Yeah. So we're gonna get together with her for sure, and we need to do it before she, do way too much
because she gonna blow up. She gonna have time.
Right. I hope she has time for us over here at SipsTea the show. But she's an amazing artist, and tomorrow. Welcome to My Fantasy debut album dropping on Thursday the 23rd. So at 12, she will be doing live streaming on all platforms. There's an event associated with this. If you guys don't know Sanit right now, then I would like you to follow I Am Sanit, IAM SANEIT. Follow her. She's a local artist in the DMV that we met at the All Purple Gala. So shout out to DC Now Events for sure.
For putting us on.
Absolutely. We met so many people.
Do you realize even if we got 2 people watching the show, 8 people watching the show, 20 people watching, the people that we've met in this process is phenomenal. It's not even like when we go out here and do our thing, what we do, we get love. We get so much love,
Absolutely.
y'all don't even understand. It's like you feel like, wow, we're memorable.
Absolutely.
They see us, SipsTea the show is here, and they want to hop on the camp. No, it doesn't matter if you got 20 people covering the same event. Ours is always popping.
Yeah,
we're always lit, and it's always good vibes. I mean, shout out to everybody who's coming out because we're all doing the same thing and trying to be on the come up. But ours is still always lit.
Of course,
I mean, we're all lit.
Because we shut it down.
Real. Do we shut it down?
We have to shut it down
every single time.
Because we keep it all the way 100.
Oh yeah.
We keep it
it's
all
a lot of fun. We keep it real.
We power up.
Oh, and stay humble.
And stay humble. We at every event.
At every
we power up and we stay humble.
At every single event.
Yes, and through that philosophy now, we definitely have we push. We push. We go to the events and we push.
We push.
Okay.
We push up.
So those are the 2 things I think everybody needs to know because that's coming up this week. So look
Where's
out
the event for tomorrow's
album
we gotta put out?
I think I'm gonna put it on our site. I know the album drops tomorrow.
I'm gonna be attending that as well. So
I feel like her event. Okay, so there's an album release party.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was the thing about the album release party because the album release party is today. Sanit, baby girl.
Wednesday.
That is the reason why.
At the Tacoma Station.
Actually, it's at DC 9. It's today from 7 to 10. It's like probably about to be over now. But yeah. Yeah. You see it. The only thing. Oh yeah. Okay. So along with Brewing TEA and all this other stuff, let me tell you guys right now. Like one of the things that we are doing in 2020 is we are building a team. We need help. Number 1.
Yeah, we need help.
We're growing. Number 2. I'm gonna need you not to be so surprised still, okay? You had your moment. Now we're gonna move on to how we fix it for the future. We're gonna push. Okay? We're gonna push.
We need help.
So pushing, yes. Now I'm going to do the call to service and stuff, okay? So right now, SipsTea the show is definitely trying to build in 2020. We can't do it ourselves. And, things that grow involve people that grow and help, and we expand each other and things like that. So if you are interested in working with SipsTea the show, because also with all of these events coming up, you got to understand in the DC area, especially, and outside of the DC area, because we about to hit Miami and some other things, but we can't be everywhere at once.
Y'all better step up to the plate now. Because I'm telling you,
because our whole street team is supposed to be at Sanit's debut party or album release party tonight, or they were supposed to be here doing the show and let us go to the pool party. Okay, so yes, we're looking for a street team, people who are interested in street teaming and kind of going to events, helping us with actual like behind the scenes, some AV work, things like that. We looking for writers, people who, like, if you about this life, if you're about anything that we talked about as far as our calls and our vision and things like that, like
promotion, stuff like that.
Even if you want to host SipsTea the show at some point, like,
because we're not gonna be sitting in these
we're not no, like the whole point behind SipsTea the show is to keep a reciprocal energy going and growing in our area,
and maybe
and
interchange, even
always interchange.
Guess what? You might get this us girls, but then guess what? We have our other co-hosts come on and do a show a week, and we alternate.
And
we're looking for people because we've been doing this. What now? This is our going on our third year.
We're going into 3 years.
We're going into.
We just finished 2.
Yeah, we just did 2. I think.
Oh no, I'm sorry. We're finishing 2.
Yeah.
In February, we will have finished 2 complete years.
Yeah.
And then we'll be going into our 3rd year. And so, in order for things to be successful, they have to grow. We have to change. And in order to do that, we need to expand, which means we need you guys, and we need you guys in a different capacity as well. So if this is your ish, get with us. Hit us up, SipsTea the Show on Instagram. Just like send us some information like, hey, I'm interested. It doesn't even have to be formal. Let us know what you're about and what what you're thinking.
Because we're also putting on events too. So
absolutely.
It's a lot happening.
Move into that space.
Exactly. Yeah. It's a lot happening in 2020.
Absolutely.
So we definitely, you wouldn't be joining a cause that was going to be unnoticed.
Yeah, absolutely.
This is a cause that people are already knocking at our doors. This is a cause that we've already put our footwork in. So we're not asking you to come in and help elevate us. We've already elevated.
Yes,
we're just trying to get into the
y'all gonna help us elevate too. No, seriously, because we're gonna elevate.
When I say elevate, like, because some people might think, oh, I'm coming, I'm about to do all this and do all. No, we've already established. That's what I should have said.
No,
we've already established. We've already established it.
Yeah.
So we're just looking to enhance it.
Absolutely.
That's what I should have said.
Yes,
we're looking to enhance it. And so we definitely are looking for people who are willing to just help and understand this is a cause, honey.
Yes.
We
welcome the same way we're looking for people to collaborate on YouTube and things like that. It takes us all. You know what I'm saying? Like, we don't win unless you win. Period.
Exactly.
If you don't do your thing, we don't have a Brewing TEA segment. Hello. So thank you, Goddess today for the Pack Light event, and thank you, Saneet of I Am Saneet. We wish you all the best with both of those 2 events. So don't forget, on Saturday the 25th, that's the Pack Light event, and look out for I Am Saneet's album.
And y'all better get
Fantasy.
On her. And when I tell y'all better get on her now, because she's like,
we better get on her now.
Yeah, because she about to be hot.
We want to
like she already hot. Like I'm
girl,
telling you, thank me later, because when you hear her voice, like she's bringing old school back. She's coming back with it. So y'all, please go check her out.
We're gonna be like, remember that time, and it's gonna be remember that time we were at the All Purple Gala.
Exactly.
And
she about to.
Remember, she did the acapella.
Yeah, for us. Exactly. Yeah. We got that footage.
Okay. So guys, don't forget, if you're interested in being a part of SipsTea the Show, we welcome you. We welcome everybody, because everybody has a space. If this is about you and you're about this life, then hit us up. SipsTea the Show on all major platforms. I love how that sounds. But anyway, SipsTea the Show, Instagram, SipsTea the Show @gmail.com. Hit us up and give us your info so we can get back. You know what I'm saying? We need y'all administrative people too. The people who like to check SipsTea the Show @gmail.com. Yeah. So we can get the messages should happen correctly. Anyway, let's move
We're
on.
gonna put the job fair out there now.
Okay. Hello. Recruitment.
Like, we got a whole job fair going on.
Okay. So yes, please.
But next, guys, we definitely want to go ahead and get into our tea time. Because it has been obviously a lot of things going on. We have been out of the scene for like the last 2 weeks. So even though we're out of the scene, we still on top of the news. So it's been some lot of stuff going on here past lately in the recent last 2 weeks. There's been a lot. I know you brought some stuff up. I brought some stuff up. I mean, darn, there's never a clean week.
No.
There's never a clean week. Like, what is clean?
We're dirty.
We're dirty over here.
Dirty,
And then I also have a question too, but I think I'm gonna save that. I might bring my.
Is it a relationship question?
It's not really related. It was my NIGGER question.
Oh.
Will the collaboration? It might be, because it's a deep one.
Okay. It's so ongoing though.
Yeah. So we would have to even end up tabling it, because it is one of those things. You know? But so we might bring it up because it is a serious thing, and I just want to know you guys' opinion on that. However, speaking of just things going on around us and the craziness. I know everybody has probably heard. Well, let's start from a positive note. Shout out to the Super Bowl.
Okay, so football fans
everywhere. Football fans everywhere. Shout out to those people who are going to maybe who are going to Miami to celebrate the Super Bowl. I heard it's going to be lit. I heard it's going to be everybody that performing. Cardi B, Migos, the Baby, Safaree, a little bit of everybody going to be there. Shakira. I feel like it's about to be
J-Lo.
It's about to be a whole thing now. I feel like this is about to be a little mini festival or something because they got all the people performing, and then you got the Super Bowl. You got everybody performing, then you got the Super Bowl.
I mean, that's what it is.
It's about to be a whole thing.
That's how they do the Super Bowl.
No, they're not performing after the Super Bowl. They're like performing before, like having.
It's not a halftime show.
No,
it's like a concert.
It's like a little mini festival.
Okay.
Because they having like in Miami, they have like the little vendors and everything. And then they have people, Cardi B coming up.
Are they going? I mean, like Jules by Jam or no?
Should we?
Like
here we go.
We need to.
Should we do capture shots by Eb Deceleb? Should we just shoot down there real quick?
We should push.
Okay. we should push. All right. Okay. Right. Well, anybody who wants to contribute to buying a flight ticket?
Yes. Anybody who wants to support us and going on down to the Super Bowl so we can report back on the facility.
Yeah, that would be nice.
You guys need the tea, and we are ready to bring it the tea. Okay.
Soon enough.
You gonna be tagged. You ain't gonna go all out there and get the tea and everything like that.
You
Let's go get the tea for you.
Y'all wanted to bring us from the DC perspective.
Exactly.
You know, you go get the Miami perspective.
Yeah.
You need to get your us girls in there so we can give you the DC perspective.
Exactly.
Because we want to see different things.
And tell you what's what. You know what I'm saying? Like,
but
how to fucking look up clothes.
Exactly. We gotta get
really good.
Exactly. Do they really look like that?
The injections look like
exactly. But shout out to San Fran and the Chiefs. They're going to Super Bowl. I'm super excited about that because of the fact that anybody who knows me knows I'm actually a football fan. So I was really, really excited to see that the Patriots weren't in it because they've been winning for the last couple of years. Exactly. So I was really excited to see two new teams, fresh faces, fresh meat. It's really going to be a great. Each team has a reason to win. Yeah. You know, and it's really going to be a great game. They always have a reason to win, right? But it's going to be a great game. Mahomes, I'm excited for him. San Fran, I'm really excited to see them back in the runnings. I hope, I don't even know who's going to win. I just know it's going to be a good game. And I'm excited for the Super Bowl. I personally, though, I wanted the Saints to go, but
are you into basketball too?
Not so much.
Okay, but I love basketball. I actually,
I went to the Spurs game now.
Okay,
when I was in,
Well, see, okay, I'm a former cheerleader, which means that I love all sports. However, there's a disconnect now as I'm an adult because I'm so used to being right there. so I'm used to. Like emotional engagement in the game is key because these are my people. So whenever I'm watching something, I'm like, just tell me who we're rooting for. Because I need to like have an emotional connection with what is going on.
Exactly.
Right. And so, but yeah, so if you take me to like a bar or something like that to watch the game, I'm probably more inclined to be engaged in the whole little thing.
So you need the atmosphere.
I need the atmosphere. I need to be like right here. You know what I'm saying?
You're not going to just be at home drinking a fifth watching the game.
I would probably need to be like on the line or at least, like a little far away. But yeah, so I can definitely get with it, as far as, I just, for some reason, I can't really make the connection. But I am trying to. I really am trying to get into football because I feel like in the next phase of my life, I want something to be like up in arms about. Like, look, my team, they're killing me. Something besides people to like get on my damn nerves. So
you said up in arms.
Yeah. San Fran, they won. They didn't win. Oh my God. Oh, what about those Chiefs?
My God.
Yes. Come on. Skins. Knock stuff over.
Push.
You're not pushing.
Push harder.
Paint my face because that would be so much fun.
I actually do want to do that though. One time I want to like paint my. I want to get in a character but you're right because those fans are really like up in arms. Like they're some loyal.
Yes.
They are some loyal fans. Like, they paint the whole face and they're just,
right.
Like when they don't score, they take it personally.
Exactly.
If the game is lost, they're ready to go down. It's not a good train ride.
People on Monday morning are not happy.
I mean, they're really affected by it.
The whole
you're right. You're right. People do get up in arms.
Yeah. But I like the energy. I want, something like
you want something to be mad at, right? You want something to be mad.
That's safe.
Yeah.
I be emotionally involved in something not going to kill me. So, so shout out to everybody. Shout out to the Super Bowl coming up. I am good at a Super Bowl party. I will tell you that.
Yeah.
Bring out the motherfuckers.
You got to have wings at every Super Bowl party. I don't care what race you are. You got to bring wings, and they got to be buffalo.
Okay, so when is the Super Bowl?
It's next week.
Okay. Oh,
it's around
with all the events.
Yeah.
Okay, so
not this one.
The week. Okay.
The second weekend of the second.
So we're gonna have to next week. We're gonna have to talk about Super Bowl
food.
Yes,
food. The Super Bowl delight.
Yes.
And if y'all
and etiquette.
Yeah, and if y'all over there planning a Super Bowl party, let your girls know.
Yeah.
Because I'm trying to be
we could just let's film from somebody's Super Bowl.
Yeah, that would be awesome. Yeah. Like here we are, we've got our since we might not make it to this is only a hypothetical if we don't get to Miami.
Right.
So if we get to Miami.
If we get to Miami, all bets are off.
Exactly. We'll be filming from somewhere else.
For sure.
But she mentioned something about basketball, and I wanted to also discuss really quickly about how you could just really lose it all.
Mm-hmm.
And this goes into either lose it all by choice or not by choice. I know everybody's also been following that story with Delonte West. He's played with, the Cavaliers. He's played with a plethora of other teams. He's been out of the NBA for about 2 or 3 years now. I think it was either 2015, I think. Mm-hmm. He's been out, I think, don't quote me on that. But everybody's really been going, really been up in arms about the fact that, how he came from making millions to, and actually really, just to let you guys know, Delonte West is actually from this area. So he actually got beat up, around this area off of Indian Head Highway. Literally on Monday, around the corner from where you live at, my sisters and brothers, unless you're watching from Canada, this is in your back door. This basketball player who was making millions, who to us seemed like he had it all. How life just took a turn for him, and even in the NBA, where his life was taking a turn for him because of his mental health, because of his bipolarness, because it wasn't taken serious then. Obviously now they're going to have to take it more seriously, but it wasn't taken seriously then, and then now here we are today. This man. He's been seen in the streets. He's been seen homeless. He's been seen at burger joints. He's been seen recently beat up. Right? How do you get there? How does this happen? We think that once we've made it and we've made our little millions, that's it. Right? You made your $1 million. You retired. Okay, I can live life happy and comfortable. If you are going through mental health, I don't care if you have $1 million, gazillion, quadrillion dollars. Mental health don't have no money tag on it.
Nope.
It's a real thing. It's a real thing. It's something you can't control or buy your way out of. You cannot buy your way out of mental health. If it's what you are and who you are, it is what it is. How do you get help? And you need to be able to identify those things. And unfortunately, Delonte West, my prayers are definitely with you, your family, for your recovery. And for just everything that you're going through and enduring. I know they were saying, I was just online looking, and somebody recently said, "Hey, aren't you Delonte West?" And he said, "I'm not that guy anymore." Like, that's deep. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, to just, I haven't been in that situation where I've been a millionaire, so I don't know what it feels like to go from from having to nothing. However, I can only imagine. You know what I'm saying? And as people, we have to come back with being more sensitive. Because believe it or not, this man went through all what he was going through. The cops, locked him up, and that video went viral. So a lot of the athletes and stuff were reaching out saying to help him. We need
prior
to help him.
To this last incident.
No, just this last incident. So people were reaching out, like former basketball players, teammates, and stuff like that. And what was so inhumane to me is you see this man clearly needs help.
Yeah.
And as people, we still found mockery.
Yeah.
We still were laughing.
I mean, that's what we're doing now.
We were still.
That's 2020.
Yeah, that's what it's like, what happened to us as people? Like, are we just not sensitive?
We are completely and totally desensitized.
And it's social media has played such, I mean, for what it's great. For what it's good. But man, oh man.
Do you remember when it was like it started being a thing that people were committing suicide on social media?
Oh yeah.
And now it's just like it becomes, there's no emotion that's actually attached to it anymore because it's like, oh, for real?
And everybody just on social media. What link can I find that on?
Exactly.
How can I follow that? Like, was that on YouTube?
Yeah.
Like,
did you see it? I'm gonna play it 3 times for my friends. You know what I'm saying?
And you just sitting there watching somebody like,
and it's not where it's just the emotional connection that goes along with seeing tragic things and having an emotional reaction to those tragic things. You know,
exactly.
Like this is not right, but it doesn't trouble your spirit.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Like how your spirit was troubled when I just said something about Tanit's performance was tonight. Yeah, like your emotional connection with that particular information, like, whoa, what could have been done? Like, how could I have made it?
Fix it?
You know, how, you know, things like that. Well, we lack that level of empathy for each other with like big things. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Like him just going through this thing with his mental health, being, hurt. What he probably meant when he's saying, I'm not that guy anymore. You know what I mean?
The video was sad. I'm going to show you the video. I'm going to let it surface. But then on the flip side, and I'm going to let you talk about, I'm going to let you take the lead on this topic. On the flip side, so we make fun of someone who is in mental health and things like that. But then we want to come down, beat up a person who's just trying to live their life and be Meghan Markle.
Right, true.
And I'm gonna let you take the lead on that.
I like how you
did. You see how I did that, sis?
I see how you did that. You pushed.
I pushed through sis on that one. I'm gonna let you take the lead on that because it blows me.
Yeah,
I don't get it.
The attention is all just scattered and out of control. Like, what are you thinking?
Tell them the story.
What are you thinking? Where are you thinking? So, of course, the reason why we want to discuss Meghan Markle in the slightest is just because since coming into her royal position, you know, Meghan Markle is married to Prince Harry or whatever, the royal family.
Half black, half white.
She is, you know, I did not know until I saw her mother walk up into the
locks.
Yes, with Sister Locks, baby. Hello, shout out to Dr. Cornwall for them Sister Locks, because she was definitely right out
proud.
There. Of course she was. There was nothing wrong with it, but I did not realize that Meghan was mixed race until that moment. I was like, oh wow, because it's unfortunate that makes you feel like now you understand why people keep on coming for her. I don't know if that's the reason why, but I know that feeling comes along with it when I see people being like dragged for no reason,
dragged through the mud.
But since Meghan has been in the royal family, and Prince Harry, who obviously is loving her all the way down, who also lost his mother Diana when he was young, and she also suffered.
Dragged.
She was also dragged. She was in the royal family, but she was dragged. Like everybody's there was always something to say about her as well, making life difficult.
Know, she dated what's his name? I don't know if this is allegedly or fact. Didn't she date was it OJ? Was it?
I don't know. I don't know who
she dated a black guy.
I just know, and this is so funny because what mars her passing for me is the fact that when she was involved in, I guess it was some kind of high-speed chase or whatever, there was a car accident when Princess Diana was killed, right? I remember distinctly that the information surrounding that was basically that she was with somebody she didn't have any business being with, like a guy. You know what I mean? It's just like, dang, can I even die? You know what I mean?
Exactly. Like, couldn't even die.
Can you just not, like, please, guys, I don't care what I'm doing at the time of my death. Like, let me have it. You know what I'm saying? Like, let me live. Like, let my last memory be other than whatever dirt I was doing at the time. If I was doing dirt, you know what I mean? If I was doing dirt, first of all, then that's one thing. But if I was, like, don't let that be the culmination of who I am. Because like I said, this is what I remember.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? This is something that stuck out to me about that whole accounting and, whatever. So, anywho, so Megan has been dealing with a lot since she's been a part of the royal family. There's always been talk since the time of the wedding and things like that. She was dealing with family issues. Her family came out the woodwork. They was coming for her. The people on the royal side and everything, they're coming for her and things like that. She just could not catch a break.
She couldn't catch a break.
Well, they decided, her and Prince Harry, her man,
mm-hmm.
they decided that they were going to step away from all of that. Now, you're leaving, literally leaving royalty.
That's deep.
You are like, take your titles, take your money. Me, my wife, and my kids, we got this. We're going to be good. Mm-hmm. Literally move to Canada.
Let me tell you, I want a rider like that.
I would like a rider like that.
I would, hands down, hands down.
Please, to be able to tell your family.
I want somebody to have my back like that.
This is some bullshit, y'all, and I gave y'all some time. I love y'all dearly, but I'm out. Like, you're not about to do this to the woman that I love.
And the child that we had.
Exactly.
Because, that's a fighter.
Yeah, like, we about to make our own money.
Because he could have easily just sat there and endured her, and he could have said, well, if you don't like
let's
it, you
just
keep
doing this.
I love you. Listen. We're prince and princess.
Right, we're royalty.
We're royalty.
And she's like, shove your crap.
You know exactly. I mean? And he followed behind her. And you know what I'm saying? That's how you know that marriage is real.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that wasn't for TV. That wasn't for publicity. That wasn't, I just married.
No, you love her.
Power of the pool.
The power of the pool.
The power of the pool.
Now that gotta be some real
good pool.
Listen.
To make you.
I don't know if that's just love.
That's infatuation.
That's like, I love you. But I love you too. You like, from the rooftop to the tutor.
They say the darker the berry, the sweeter the jam.
Okay, and that berry ain't even that dark, but
it's sucker the man. But shout out to him now. Shout out to them now.
Okay, because I don't want to take it all the way down to the power of the Punani, but y'all heard Prince. He said it like, okay. But, for someone to be powerful enough, not saying, I'm sure that he had 1,001 reasons, especially since, whatever. He did. You know what I mean? They both did. I don't know if it was ultimatum, although I doubt it. We weren't
there. We don't know. But it's just,
But even if it was, like, listen, I can't do this anymore. You know
he chose his woman.
Yeah. Like, chivalry and saying, I won't let you do this to her. Even if it's your, like, best friend. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Guys, I know what kind of issues you have with her. I know that old school dictates that we do this, that, and the other.
Friends come first and blah, blah.
You, grandma, think you about to keep on coming for her and we just shut up about it because you still rule every damn thing. And that's like in the Black family included. Like, if you have a grandmother, a great-grandmother, a great-great-grandmother, heaven forbid, like, we hope you do, but that matriarch of the family, the oldest one, you just hope that she is not a tyrant.
Oh, yeah.
Because it's her way. Like, the entire family will bow down. Like, that is the royal family because she's your oldest living, whomever, sometimes I just can't wait to be old, like, and to be like, because y'all niggas not gonna tell me nothing. Like, I get to say whatever I want to say out of my mouth. I get to be wrong as two left shoes if I want to. Like, but you gonna listen and y'all gonna abide by what the hell I said. Okay.
Exactly.
So yeah. So anyway,
I just say
they
have
moved to Canada.
They've moved to, and speaking of, and then because we kind of going right into the relationship topic, they've moved into Canada.
About to make their own money.
About to make their own money. Like, when's the last time? And this is a question I pose. Like, are you with the right person who would not sacrifice it all for you?
Yeah. Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The bare minimum.
Like, yeah, because I know I've been in relationships where
the bare minimum.
I was probably giving them 110% and you probably wouldn't. Yeah.
Exactly.
Besides not sacrificing royalty and all of your shmoney or whatever the case may be, like, I'm not sure that I've ever dealt with somebody that would give up like their whole title. Like, you're gonna struggle against your family. Like, you putting me first. All the way first. All the way first. Beyond first.
Do you understand what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, have we been with somebody? And here's the thing. This lets you know that this still is acceptable.
Yeah.
Because honestly, as human beings, we actually should not accept anything less.
Yeah.
Like, why would you be with someone who could potentially say, oh, my mama don't like you, so I don't like you.
Right. There's a whole show. Right?
Exactly. Okay. Like, why would you be with somebody that you felt like you had to compare to against the friends? Or why would you be with somebody who's like, okay, I'm not, if it has to choose between you and my friends, I'm always choose my friends because they've always been there. Like, you got to make sure
where's your conviction about me?
About me.
Yes. And if you don't have that conviction about me, then what are we doing?
What are we doing?
Right. Because,
what are we doing?
Yeah.
In 2020, what are we doing?
Absolutely.
I mean,
that's a good one for the affinity
right?
people.
Like,
yes.
Segue right into that, right? Because that's real stuff. Like, who, you know, you got to, we have to sit there. I mean, if I go back through my memory bank and I go back through and I'm like, okay, you know, was there a time in my life where, yeah, I mean, you sacrificed it all for people and you put it all out in the line, but, you know, has there been a moment in time where you felt that same energy, where you felt that same unconditional love, that you felt that, you know, no matter what happens in the world around us, that you always will have my back, right or wrong.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, you have to ask ourselves that, and you have to sit there and think in your mind. You got to be honest with yourself. You know, it's not about the other person. And then when you sit there and you think about it, and if that answer is, oh, I haven't received that.
Mm-hmm. Is that working for you?
Don't look at it because it's Meghan Markle, because Meghan Markle and Prince Harry, they just gave it all up.
Right.
So at this point, don't look at it as, oh, fame and this and that. They decided to walk away.
Do you think it's a difference when it's like, okay, so they've had a taste of having it all, everything, and not ever wanting for whatever? Mm-hmm. Okay. And so that would be kind of Prince Harry's life.
It's going to be
But there's another flip side of like, I grew up like this. I struggled. I survived, blah, blah, blah. So I know technically to actually live, I don't need all this shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Like, Meghan grew up. I mean, clearly you see that her family, even her mom, I don't know, you know, her mom was a doctor. Mm-hmm. So, you know, she didn't grow up in poverty.
You weren't poverty.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? However, she can survive with she don't need all the glitz and
extra.
And I think that the fact that they both in college, they both have degrees, you know what I'm saying? Like, I think that they thought this well through, but I do know you can't cross
the okay.
You can't cross the queen.
Right. No.
So that queen ain't gonna
She's like, they will not have their titles anymore.
How did you say it?
We will see you when we see you. The duties will be carried on by Parliament. I'm sorry, wait, what? Let me stop. They about to come say somebody for my age. It was the whiskey. No. But no.
It's too much, y'all. Y'all, I gotta deal with it, y'all. I mean the voice, y'all. The voice over, y'all. Parliament. Like, my God.
Harry. How good can the Punani be? We have a long tradition here. What? You want to go to Canada?
Canada.
Harry.
Right.
Harry. I am shamed. But when the news comes, I am perfectly behind you. And then you and
Meghan. Look, you probably say, and that's
more. That girl, the Markle girl, will just leave for Canada with our blessing. And good day.
And she falls asleep because she's about 200.
I'm back.
She's about 200 years old.
Like, is she dead? No. Like, it's just getting out of control. But anyway, Yes, so shout out to them. They're moving to Canada. They want to make their own money.
Yeah,
they about to do shit that people in the royal family probably not about to do.
And for real, they probably mad. How about that? They're probably mad because they had the ball. You know, they had the ball.
And little Archie is on board, so I don't know what's about to happen with little Archie.
Okay. He mad. They mad.
Because at the end of the day, he's still part of that lineage. You know what I'm saying? Exactly. And your lineage does mean some things and stuff like that.
You can't never take it away, regardless if they move to Canada, Africa, wherever.
He will always be
of royal blood. Mm-hmm. Okay. So moving on, make sure with that being said, the keynote for that was, what did we say? Push. We said push. What did you say? Positive. What?
Power up and stay humble.
Power up and stay humble. We're gonna keep saying that. Power up and stay humble and push through. And then make sure that you are
Harry
dating somebody that's gonna have your back, like Prince Harry. Make sure that you guys are gonna be dating somebody that's gonna have your back, like Prince Harry. Because if you not man, woman, female, whatever, like. It's not worth it.
Just give me half of the Harry shit. I love it. I'm not even going to ask you to give up your money like that. I'm going to be like, look, what we need to do. Like, you see how she tripping.
Yeah.
So how do we do this? Like, can you cipher like a couple G's every month? Like, I can wait. If we need to wait for like, what, 5 to 10.
Are you down for the call?
I'm down for the calls. Like, you said, how we about to work this out? Because I'm not going to do this forever. However, if there's a plan in place and it's us against whatever the situation is, don't leave me by myself. Don't leave me hanging. You know what I'm saying? Like, let me know what it is. Okay. But yeah, we need to do this and, keep it popping so that, we're not starving on the side of the road somewhere. Then, like, let's do it. Like let's make actual moves.
Yeah,
you know what
definitely. I mean, I say shout out to them. I wish them all the best. And I hope nothing but great things come their way, and that this movement was all worth it at the end of the day.
Absolutely.
But moving right along, because we only got 2 minutes left of the show, or 3 minutes left. The hours always go by so quick. It is that detox tea.
Okay.
And so for the detox tea, guys, going into 2020, we about to look. Here we go. Summer body ready. I'm not. I still got the.
Your summer body.
Y'all better start getting ready because summer's around the corner and it's knocking at the door.
Summer with, that's your summer
That's gonna
body,
be that summer body.
You know what I'm saying?
Look, I still got this style.
But listen, before we talk about just like your regular summer body, like let's talk about that summer mentality.
Oh yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Or the summer, even the summer body mentality.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because I ain't gonna lie, y'all. I have taken the fact that I found myself in the gym by hook or by crook several times. You know what I mean? On a more routine basis, like. The win is in the push.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's why I can say whatever body I like with, that's my fucking summer body. You know, just like it's my winter body. Fuck out of here.
What? 2-piece in a bucket?
Hello. Like, and the thing is that like our examples are of people like that tell us what the summer body is. Yeah, some people are predisposed to being this way, okay, especially if you're young or whatever like that. And you may be predisposed just by your, genetics and things like that. But and then some of us, we do have to work at it a little bit harder.
But don't have the funds to get body work.
But the thing that, because you don't have time, you got to go to work. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Like, but the things that you're aspiring to, the things that we are aspiring to, sometimes is just out of control. Like if we really, our examples.
Yeah.
If we really,
no question,
were like the examples.
Yeah.
If the examples was the real shit, how about that?
Exactly.
If the examples were the real shit, I would put more weight on looking like this, that, and the other.
Yeah.
But whole time, some of our most popular examples are people who, they don't live your lifestyle for sure.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then we're talking about additions, subtractions. Like you got a whole mathematical equation going on here, as opposed to just living in and taking care of the vessel that is holding the spirit and the soul.
Exactly.
So don't forget what your summer body
says.
Girl, I'm trying to
y'all, you see what we doing with this show? We bringing it home.
Okay, let's bring it home and let's keep it real.
You did that.
Let's keep it real, because the spirit that's inhabiting the body that you're doing, whatever you're doing to it, you know what I'm saying? I just hope that we and me learn to just take better care of your vessel, because we only get one.
Fact.
But also to nurture the spirit that's inside the vessel, because that motherfucker is, I'm trying to tell you, the spirit person that's inside of me, she is snatched to the gods.
Yes, honey.
And trying
to snicker, baby.
And still trying to, be
better, look better.
I'm trying. Yes, my inner self. I'm trying to have her shine on 1,000. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get her little, the negatives out and all this other stuff. So, while we're working on our outer selves, yes, let's work on our inner selves too, because they both can change. Inner self probably a little bit. It's hard to change either one of those damn things. Technically, depending on what you're dealing with, but the shell that we are in, people are manipulating it, and our examples are fucked. If you go to different countries in the world, you will see that our examples here are screwed. You know what I'm saying? There are places in the world. Wow. And this is just to add perspective. This is not to say don't snatch it, because I need to lose some weight so that when we're on this camera, y'all know what I really look like in person. Hello, holla at me. But so for media and stuff like that, yes, I would love to drop some pounds or whatever.
We all would, about 40, 50.
Yeah, but I remember also being in the place that I want to drop down to, and I was not happy at that place either. Okay.
And you got to think about that shit.
And it's very important that you remember that sometimes you already were where you now want to be, and you didn't like that person. You still wanted to tweak that motherfucker too. So,
because it was always a low action.
Yes. I want to do this to that. I want to do this.
I do that.
When do you become happy? And I venture to say that it's something inside that we need to make happy, as well as just making sure that the vessel is still operable. You know what I'm saying? The reason I want to be up in this gym is because I don't want to be breathing and painting so heavy.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? When I'm trying to do basic. Girl,
look, but at one point in our life,
we open 24 hours.
Daddy do that.
Happy.
Look, happy.
Yes, no judge. Joy.
They took that $19.99 out my account. God damn it.
They keep taking that $19.99.
But you gotta think about it. I need to go at least 19 times to get my
$1 a day. $1 a
day. Keep the pounds away.
But seriously, do things for yourself, not just, whatever body we arrive into the summer with, it's yours.
Be happy.
Love it. You ain't even gotta be. It ain't gotta be perfect. You just gotta live up on it.
Some people didn't make it to the summer,
right? And what their body look like? Exactly. It look a lot different when
you in that
spirit ain't in it no more. You know what I'm saying? Exactly. So it is what it is. Find yourself a cute ass bathing suit and just for real. Some of the shit, some of the stuff, the clothes that we have now will suck up everything. You won't even know that your ass is the same person. So that's my whole thing. Since we talk about with DetoxTEA, we talk about mind, body, and spirit. While we're talking about getting your summer body ready so that you can keep your mind right about your summer body and whatever.
Exactly.
Make sure that you're keeping your mental summer body intact too. Do some mental stretches. Get that bitch together. Okay.
All the way.
Absolutely. Make sure that everybody is living, laughing, and loving each and every day as much as possible. Remember that you control your thoughts and you control your universe. Okay. Perception is everything. And don't forget to push. Okay.
Push your through.
Don't forget to push.
Is what do we say?
Power up, stay humble.
Yeah, look, always power up, Stay humble.
Okay. All right.
We're going to get it. Power up. Stay humble. As a matter of fact, I'm about to put that. That's like, a matter of fact. I'm about to make a little
new memes there.
Power up. Stay humble. Hashtag.
We love you guys to life. Let us know again how you feel about, the different setups. Yeah. I mean, I'm digging this because it's like,
I like
we
it.
The
vibe.
Yeah, I really like the vibe here.
The vibe. And I think it's getting us creative because it's not so like, I mean, I love our other setups and stuff like that, but this one is like we're chilling.
Yeah.
But this is a kickback for us.
Yeah. I think I like the combo couch.
Yeah, I like the combo.
Okay. I like the combo couch.
The combo couch with a little creativity in
right.
there.
Yes, absolutely.
We created shit off the ground.
Shit on the combo couch.
Oh, we did. I'm digging it.
So, and if you have some other suggestions, let us know, and definitely hit us up on SipsTea@gmail.com. If you would like to join us here at SipsTea the Show, also if you would like to help us with some street teaming,
absolutely.
If you want to do some writing, some things like that, if you want to help us with some events, like hit us up because we are in the process of growing and expanding, and we would love it if you were a part of our team for sure. All right, but thank you for tuning in for our Hump Day extravaganza, and we hope to see you right here next Wednesday. And we love you to life.
As always.
Bye.
Bye.
All right, so
I think that was phenomenal.
It was phenomenal. It's always phenomenal.
Yeah,
phenomenal.
I think that was phenomenal, to be honest with you.